総数3種のたちイルピン親ゲール2イルピン親総数3種のたちイルピン親すくすくウィンプリーゲオドプリーゲ種のたちすくすくチャッチャチャッチャチャッチャジレピンゲンルーオロロオドパンパンやぼやぼ
おいえ
ゲール2ルイージウィンウィンウィンゲンルーエジオドウィンルイージオド発砲
Oh? Oh. Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Hey Jake,
Hey, Robert, how's it going?
chillin'. Just been playing some intense Arc Raiders game, getting my ass kicked.
That's kind of the norm in that game, right?
Kind of. Tell you seems a little worse than normal, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe that means
Facing
you're.
a
Maybe that means you're like ranking up.
I think so, because it's like literally everyone's doing top tier movements.
I remember that when I was playing like briefly playing. Can you say something real quick? I wanna make sure that I think it's working. Alright, cool. Back when I was playing like a little bit of Fortnite, and I'd be like, oh, oh, it's getting hard. I'm doing worse. It's like I wasn't doing worse. They were lining me up against people who were older than 5 years old, or not bots. You can always tell them they're doing the bots.
Second. Damn. Okay, sorry, that was really crazy. Turn my audio down a little bit, sorry.
You're good. I wasn't really hearing it.
Okay, good.
Let's get.
Oh, got a Bobcat 4, that a nice guy to kill. Sorry, you said what?
Nothing. I'm playing Luigi's Mansion again.
Classic, classic, classic.
Playing it till it's done.
So you keep saying Luigi's Mansion. I just keep imagining Mario Party.
Nope. Different game. Yeah, it's more like a puzzle adventure type game.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like, it's also crazy. It's like how long you've been playing it. It's like,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
lot of game on it. So it's like, you just keep redoing it?
No, maybe I just am not very good. It's got a single player campaign. Well, I only play it when I'm on the stream, you know. I think I saw that I've played it for 6 hours or something so far. Stop harshing up on my skills.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm trying to imagine, like, you know, like, is it like one of those party games that you just keep playing over and over, or?
Nope, it's a children's game with a campaign, single player mode, and beating it has... I have not completed it yet. Because I suck. So Cam and Danny are at a concert tonight?
Yes, they are.
Nice.
Keeping it real.
I don't know what you're supposed to do. I've been buying a lot of concert tickets for the next, like, 6 months or so. Got some good shit lined up.
We just had the big dude, or the boss, whatnot.
I did?
Did you see the Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, I did. He's coming back, too. I think I'm wondering if I should go again. I mean, I went less than a year ago. He's coming back, and I'm like, I mean, I imagine it's gonna be the same general show.
Yeah. You can always check out an app or website it's called setlist.fm or something like that.
Yeah. No, I do use that to get an idea. It's really handy to know, like, it's really handy to know when, like, openers come out and stuff, too.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, okay, when do I actually need to be here?
Yeah, it's rude, but it's like, yo, like, the people want to get there for the whole show / openers will. Like, I don't. Like,
Yeah.
I don't appreciate when they, like, corner you into seeing the entire show. Like, oh, we're not going to release set times. Like,
Yeah, it is kind of weird when they're like, I went to, like, Tool, and it was like, oh, I didn't even know if, I'm like, oh, there's no opener, and then there was, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I appreciate it because a lot of times the big bands are doing, like, the little bands, like, kind of a solid, you know, to get them exposure and stuff.
exactly.
And, but at the same time, and it's like, dude, I'm trying to get here, like, after fucking work, you know what I mean? I'm not, like, or some other thing, so it's like I cut out a class to go to a concert, like, 30 minutes early. I thought I was going to have to go, like, an hour and a half early, or an hour early. And then was like, oh, no, they got an opener. I was like, okay. So I don't actually need to go. Ah, there we go. I got, so it's pretty wild. We both saw, like, Dead and Company in the last, like, 3 years, right? You went to the Grateful Dead reunion. I went to Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And then Bob Weir passed away.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about that one yet.
So...
They have to go to the final Dead show, the Sunday night show of their final ever performance, like announced final, not just like a surprise final. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they did the Dead and Co after that, but like to like truly be part of like that last one was crazy.
Yeah, it's like a little piece of history. I bought tickets to see Fish. Jam band.
Well, I'm familiar with the Fish. I've gone to them a bunch of times, and it's been fun, but like, I really kind of told myself, like, you know, I think I don't need to like keep spending my time and money doing this. Like,
How many times have you seen them?
I don't even remember. Like, it's like, oh my god.
Oh, I didn't know you had seen them a bunch of times. Worth it?
I mean, give or take, yeah.
Is it more about like the scene?
Every time I've gone there, yeah, every time I've gone there, it's become a little less interesting.
Yeah. I think a lot of times it's about the culture around the band. That's kind of how it is with Grateful Dead, too.
Exactly.
I was looking up, there's some like, it looked like a festival for like, kind of like jam band vibe type thing. Like, oh, it's a festival for the vibes. It was like $250 and like camping out and stuff. I'm like, oh, so it's like I didn't recognize a single one of the band names except maybe one. And then it was like a Grateful Dead cover band. I'm like, oh, so this is gonna be like a hippie, you know, like a hippie get together, basically. That's what people are wanting.
Yeah, like you said, it's for the vibe. More. Oh shit! Murdered. I'm murdered in this.
You're murdering them.
Murdered. Like I said, I'm just getting beat up in this. No, he had it turned turn 1 against me. I had what did I have? I picked up a Tempest when I was in there.
Picked up what?
Sorry, I was trying to like mute my team. I'm like playing with a person, so I'm kind of going back and forth between
I got you.
talking to you.
I'm following.
Yeah, the person was in a game. Last time I played this person, it was like I don't know if he was in a game chat with the other person because I just didn't hear anything from him. And now he's talking like crazy, so it's kind of like, oh shit.
seeing the stuff about how they might be, the Xbox brand might be, getting kind of reduced.
Oh my god, I keep missing the same jump. Yeah, I did see that actually.
I mean, they're basically not doing it, like, they're not really doing exclusive games anymore, so it's like, I'm gonna have to do something I thought I would never do. Buy a PlayStation.
That doesn't sound right.
It was like my one rule in gaming. I've had PlayStations that I had super secondhand, like 10 years later. And I've never actually bought one new, and kind of makes me sick.
The controllers just don't feel right. They feel smaller.
Yeah, I mean, the joystick being on the same plane, the two joysticks, I'm like, dude, why isn't it? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you could use, I think the Xbox Pro controller actually has, you can use it on multiple things. It would be cool if they would let you use it on a PlayStation.
That would be funny. That would be yeah, what's the exit plan? Are they gonna combine, because if I can play all Xbox and still use an Xbox controller, I'd be down.
I think their plan is just to just make gaming into a service.
Yep, they already hit.
And just get out of the console exclusivity business altogether and just put their, they want to be like Steam, Wow, what in God's name? I'm getting my ass kicked.
What are you bumped over here?
I need cool.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I saw a thing too that they might be maybe they treat the next Xbox almost like a Steam machine, like a PC hybrid, where you can have multiple storefronts on it, like Steam, Epic Games, and
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The only way this works is if they start combining everything.
Yeah. I mean, I think some of the fragmentation, there's so many things that started off as being, oops, good for consumers, and then they just ended up being stupid.
Yeah.
It's like Netflix, and it's oh, now everyone has their own streaming service. Oh yeah, now every time you log into your streaming device, it's oh, well, you gotta re-enter the password for this one. Oh yeah, this one, oh, this one's got, it's, you gotta log back in, or you gotta log off the other device, or oh yeah, this is actually not available anymore, this membership lapsed. It's just so stupid.
Yeah, it's oh, you've logged in for too many devices. Even if it's your own family, it's oh, there's too many people logging in at once. It's well, this is our family logging into this. Oh, you need a family account. Oh, now you need a 4K account. And it's just thing after thing after thing.
Oh, this one's not available to stream. You have to pay to rent it. It's why is it showing up in my freaking free stuff or whatever? Just so many little petty things like that that are annoying.
Yeah, and now they're like, oh, it's Hulu, but you gotta pay even more for Hulu Plus.
Yeah, that one also I think is. It's like, yeah, when it's like, oh yeah, you had to pay for it. Oh, we're raising the price, and now you gotta pay to get rid of commercials. When it's like, how did you guys afford to put? How was it that Netflix was the only show in town at $10 a month with no commercials, and now they're like, oh yeah, it's $30 a month if you don't want commercials, and it's just nutty. So such greedy bullshit.
Train. Betrayed me. There he goes, come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Ho ho.
Aww. A little ghost dog.
No, bad dog.
Little shit.
Aww.
He bailed.
Oh, yellow. Ciao. Yeah. Huh? You. Oh, oh yeah.
Motherfucker. Gemini, give me 1 second, Jake.
No problem.
Like the usual, 1 second.
Oh. Haha. I do it. Phew.
Okay, sorry, I officially signed off Arc Raiders for a bit. I was trying to do the Arc and talking to you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
No, it's okay. I was kind of like, I kind of wanted to like focus on our conversation more. It's like, you know, I was preferring this, but that game just takes so much focus
Yeah.
that it was hard to do both. But I feel like there's a couple things I was gonna like add into a conversation. I was kind of like gonna do after the firefight, and I forgot what it was and things. So I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm not investing in this enough for what I want to invest in here.
And that's what happens.
Yeah, this game's so tight.
I just had a friend who got into an argument with her boyfriend about texting while she was on the, or him texting his like ex while they were on the phone together. Like, not necessarily because it was the ex, but just like texting somebody because it distracted him and stuff. Or yeah.
Especially if he was like kind of laissez-faire on the phone about it, like, you know, kind of like, like, all right, like, go ahead.
Yeah, I've done it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, well, sometimes also then it's like, well, how often are you calling? And, you know, like, yeah, is she calling every night because they don't live together and she's just spending 3 hours on the phone with them because she wants to stay connected even though they're not together? Like, you know, yeah, like, I'm going to have to do other things during that time.
Right.
Like, every single evening. Yeah, I mean, girls like to feel appreciated and wanted and things like that, but it's also like, yo, like, I have things I have to do. Like, you want all my attention, but, like, you have my attention. I just also have to do things. Then women are always like, you're not doing anything. You're always spending time. You're always just sitting around. I'm like, okay, well, it's gotta be on your schedule, I guess. But yes, Thomas and Cam and Daniel are at the Allstate Arena right now for a big concert that Cam wants to go to. I think it was like a metal concert.
Oh, I didn't realize Tom went too.
Yeah, Tom jumped on the train.
Nice.
I was tempted to. Cam actually bought the tickets, I think, for everyone.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think he probably would have bought mine too, because I was like, I'm like being very straightforward, like especially with the Japan trip, all these things. I'm like, yo, like I am cutting out all expenses. Like I am just barely able to afford this house right now, so like I cannot just be like, oh, let me go to this. And my friends invited me to Shaw's Crab House in Chicago, which is a great restaurant, but I'm probably dropping like $100 easy. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna drive an hour and a half into Chicago, then a half hour out instead of dinner, you know, like, or I have this whole night and spend like $200 in this night. I'm like, yeah, I just can't do that right now. Like, I'm putting all my money towards my house and investments and saving and paying off things. I'm like, you know, it is a grind right now.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll have some relief coming with Airbnb, but I've actually waited so long. It's kind of, I should have had it like been rented out by now. I've just been kind of being lazy. And December, January, February, like I was kind of very intentionally like, I'm kind of fucking done doing projects. Like I kind of want to just relax and enjoy a house to myself and just get good sleep and not have to worry about things and not be like finishing 50 more projects and getting this thing like showroom ready.
Showroom ready.
For real, like, cause I gotta take pictures. Like, it has to be like, I mean, it doesn't take much. I can just clean up little areas. Nothing horrible, but like, yeah, like I want to like I want to install that bed frame on my bed and like move a few things around and some stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, like I kind of want to just not do that right now. I kind of just want to relax. But now I'm starting to feel better, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get on it. I gotta get you know,
Yeah,
get back to my grind.
I did a really big was in the spring clean productivity move over the weekend, big time. Got a lot done.
I installed a door handle yesterday, so that was my like, okay, I did something. I now have a door handle back in my door. Did you just clean up then, or what'd you do?
I've been trying to get rid of stuff. I got too much stuff, so I've been like, or moving it out into my shed if it can be moved out into the shed.
I was just about to say, or you embrace the shed life.
Yeah, trying to identify like what things are like safe to be out there, or at least, you know, package them up so they can be.
Yeah, doesn't mold, doesn't get eaten by bugs or something.
Yeah.
Can get cold. Can get hot. Can have humidity.
Yep. I got these like clothing bags that hopefully it will be all right.
That's a little tough.
You think
risky.
You think the vacuum seal bags aren't good enough?
Oh, vacuum seal's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, if you vacuum seal that shit, that's solid.
Yeah, I vacuum sealed and then I put it in a bin, so I think it'll be all right.
I think so. You sucked out the air and humidity, so.
Yeah, bagged it up.
Bag it up, bag it up. Yeah, I gotta kind of go through I took a bunch of stuff back to my parents' house, so I gotta like go through all that and I need to like reorganize my basement storage area. Then I have to like reorganize my garage when it gets warm out in like a month or two. Just so I can like have everything like actually put away where it needs to be and like have space to do stuff and things. So I haven't quite done my spring cleaning yet, but I made a list a week or two ago and I've like crossed a few things off it now, so I've like kind of made a little bit of progress. So I feel better about myself, but yeah, I just gotta kind of fucking dedicate some time and buckle in. But Arc Raiders, am like addicted to it. Like I'm literally playing, and I have nothing else to do right now. I should work out. I should be working out, but besides that, like I literally don't have anything to do. So I've just been arc rating.
Hell yeah.
Well, I have the to-do list and things. But that's why I was like, no, like I'm in. Like I don't want to do. I just want to relax and take like a little staycation and just enjoy myself, and not have to keep working. Like come home from work, work all day, and work all night, and work all day, and work all night. Like work on weekends and do all these things. Like
Yeah.
I just want to relax.
Yeah. It really sucks because when I have a drill weekend, it basically really, because anything I would be doing on weekends to like catch up just totally wrecks like the whole week because it just pushes everything, you know.
I didn't even think about that. Like going from work all week to that all weekend
Yeah.
to work all week. Like
And usually drill weekends are like 14-hour days.
yeah.
Because
Oh my god.
you're usually getting up at like 6 and you're getting home at like I don't know, like 7 or 8.
Yeah. Wow. I literally never even thought about that.
Yeah, I mean it just totally destroys it. And since I'm in law school too, it's like, you know, yeah, it sucks. So it's like if you were planning on doing it during the weekend and it's like, oh, just lost my weekend. Gotta do all the studying during the week sometime now. Whoa!
And like also when I think like that makes more sense. It's all day, all night activities and things. But like, because I kind of just imagine it being like, you know, if you were deployed or something like that, where like, yeah, you have things to do, but like for the most part, you're just kind of like on call.
Yeah.
But since it's just a weekend, they're like, no, we have to do the entire months of work in a weekend.
Yeah. Being a reservist is incredibly tedious. Like I think it's harder than people think it is because it's like you don't really get, I don't know, like, yeah, I mean you lose the weekend, but then you're also having to do stuff all during the week too. Like you've got to like, oh, I've got to sign this bullshit. I gotta like read this thing. I gotta just all these little things that chip away at your time. But you always have to be aware of it.
And that's still for the military?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the little things throughout the week? I thought that was the whole point, that like there's an on and off switch. Like, it's just that one weekend.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that at all.
No, not when you're... No, that's just shit they put in the advertisements. It's really not true. Not unless you're like in a lower enlisted or something where it's like, oh yeah, I'm like a private, so when I'm not here, I don't have to do anything. But when you're an officer or higher enlisted, like, you're always got stuff that's coming to your inbox. Or,
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense kind of in, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just never really heard that, because I'm like, whenever I heard the whole system, like, oh, that makes sense, they literally just want, like, a trained force ready to go that, like, actively, you know, can be called on, for bigger, almost like kind of like the National Guard. I guess what is the difference between the Army's Reserve and the National Guard?
the reserve is from the federal government. So it's basically like, you know, a reserve force for the regular army. And usually the Army Reserve consists of like, it has more people in jobs that like would make sense to scale up in a conflict. You know, it's like, oh, well, you know, like, I don't know, like I'm a cyber guy, or you'd be a signal guy, and it's like, oh, well, when the conflict actually happens, then we gotta, like, amp those guys up, you know, and get more of them. And it's like a you know, the National Guard is state. So they're actually dedicated to certain states. The states have their own budgets, and they actually serve under the governors. They're not. They're part.
The National Guard, the Army.
Well, there's different National Guards. They have Army National Guard. They have Air Force National Guard, and so.
State level.
Yeah, it's like it's controlled at the state level. So it's like there's a Delaware National Guard and a Maryland National Guard, and that's why the governor calls it up during an emergency. The governor of a state, if there's a hurricane or something, they're like, oh, we gotta call up the National Guard to handle the whatever.
My mind.
Yeah, so the governor's the one who actually gives the National Guard like the orders. But I mean, they still can like. But so when George Bush, for the Iraq War and stuff, he called, like, he not only did he activate like the reserves and stuff, he activated the National Guard on like a federal level. So basically, he was like, oh yeah, now the National Guard's got to deploy, and that was like something that did not happen very often. In fact, I don't know how often that's ever happened. So when they were having trouble getting people to sign up, they started to.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Because yeah, like I always knew the governor called the National Guard, but I always thought that was the, like kind of like in wrestling when you like tap out. It's like yeah, like my state police and things cannot handle this. I need national support. Like
yeah, I mean, I think like. And I think like the governors can order. I think they can like do stuff to have the National Guard go to other states. You know, like oh we gotta, you know, I'm not a National Guard person, so I don't know exactly how it works. But like,
yeah, I think other states National Guard. But that makes more sense now because I'm like, you know, that they all have their own reserve of guard. Because I thought there was kind of just like one general reserve for the country, and the whole idea was that like hopefully all 50 states don't need the National Guard at the same time. Okay. Like then you just call them the Army. But now the National Guard is kind of like that in between like, you know, the National Guard is the in between like the state police and the calling of the whole fucking Army and Navy and Air Force to like Burbank, Illinois.
Yeah.
Like, no, we'll send the semi-professional troops of, like, yeah, we're going to send the people who, like, you know, are usually helping more from a capacity standpoint of, like, holding down the peace, not sending in the soldiers that are there to kill people.
Yeah, I know that, like, I know the president, it's, like, the kind of thing where I know the president can, like, take over the National Guard over the governor, because I think that's what happened in, like the civil rights segregation stuff was like, I think like Kennedy was like, oh no, we're gonna use the National Guard of the state to protect the black students as they go to school, and you're not gonna. I think they were using their National Guard to do that. I don't know. I think it was something like that.
That makes sense because yeah, like I feel like this is kind of going against some of the things I've seen and heard over time. That like the president used the National Guard for this, and like, and just the word national.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Yeah, national. But it's you know, it's an extension. It is an extension of like stuff from the Continental era of the states having their own individual militia, military stuff.
Yeah. That way, it's illegal for them to have their own army.
Yeah, in a way.
Okay. And that way they don't have to be called the militia. Protective force, it just seems a little more ominous.
Well, that's what I mean, that's the same type of stuff that the you know, the Second Amendment was kind of articulated about. Like, it's like there were these local militias that existed.
Hello.
Did I tell you that the person I bought my house from passed away?
Oh, really? They were your neighbor for a while, right?
Yeah. Family, he left
He did what?
a girl. The wife, 2 boys and a girl.
That sucks.
And all of them are like, you know, 9 to 12.
Oh my gosh, they weren't even that old?
No.
Was it an unexpected thing?
I haven't pressed for information because I'm like, if I shook this guy's hand, like I was working directly with him and his family in April of last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've only been in the house for less than a year. That's wild.
So yeah. I don't know if he didn't know at that time or if he did. You know. He didn't tell me after he closed. And also, it's like, what, like, you know, it's not, it wouldn't be wrong for him to text him. It's also like kind of a weird just to drop a text out of nowhere. Oh, by the way, I'm terminally ill.
Yeah.
They're kind of more of a private family.
Yeah.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer, which is like referred to as a silent killer, that you literally don't show symptoms until it's far too late.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer's got... Pancreatic cancer, I think, has like just about the worst survival rate because they don't discover it until you're like stage 4.
Yeah, so like I said, I wouldn't doubt at all that they didn't know at the time, but like also it wouldn't surprise me if they did know and they kept that secret for negotiation reasons, like to not pressure me into wanting a higher price and not to me to pressure them and keep it to them for less.
Yeah.
Because yeah, there's a very honest, straightforward person, you know. Like, and plus, I know the house. Like, yeah, I've lived next to that house for 30 years. Like, I get what's going on with it.
Right.
But yeah, it's just crazy how quickly it goes. You know, like I saw my mom found in December they posted saying that they like asked all their friends to fast for the day so they can like kind of symbolically share like the weight of this that the dad is going through. And then a month later, he passed away.
Jeez. There was a guy I was deployed with. I only saw him like one time when I was on my way back. I only like talked to him like one time because he was at a different location for the most part. I only met him like once when I was on my way for my like 2-week leave or something. And like fucking I was probably back in the country after my deployment for like, I don't know, 6 months or something. And one of the people I was there with was like, yeah, just letting you know that Captain so-and-so, he died of cancer. He was diagnosed with terminal cancer like a few months after, like as soon as he got back from deployment and died a few months later. And like the guy was like younger than 30. I feel like he was barely even over the age of 25. He might have been like 27 or 28 or something, I don't know. And you're just like, you know, he was just totally up, normal dude. Huh?
It's like, yeah, I just ran 7 miles with this person 3 months ago.
Yeah, well, apparently he actually made that exact joke to the person who called me because he played him in pickup basketball and beat him, and he was like, you lost in pickup basketball to somebody who was literally dying within like 6 months of death. It's with stage 4 terminal cancer.
Yeah.
Guys shouldn't even be like up walking. And he beat your ass in basketball.
Yeah, and that's like I feel bad about just playing video games all day every day, but like it's making me happy at least for now, or helping me kind of with little things. But like you know, you kind of really do want to take advantage of all the time you have, and it's like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, but is this really wasting time if I'm really, 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 really enjoying it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing. It's like, was it wasting time for the cavemen to sit around the fire and tell fucking stories, being like, ooh, ooh, you know, and making fart jokes and shit? Like,
Yeah. Like, I love all the things I've done in life, but like, a lot of like the best times are like just goofing off with people and relaxing and talking and just like sharing things with each other.
that was something that I've always been a little bit bitter towards my parents about, was how they were always so harsh about me playing video games. But it's kind of funny because, like, you would think that I would have been, because I loved video games so much, like, growing up as a teenager and as a kid, and I would just, like, go, oh, I'm just going to go play video games and not talk to people or whatever. But as I grew up, and it's like, oh, games went online, you can play them all the time, they're so vast and long and all this other stuff. And it's like, it's actually one of the social avenue for me, you know? Like, I don't like just kind of like play by myself. I mean, I do, but like not, you know, I do stuff like this and like talk to people or whatever. And I like doing that.
Yeah, I did like was hosted like quite a few like overnight gaming parties, you know?
Yeah.
Sleepovers around gaming. You know, have a gaming Discord.
Yeah.
Like some of the most human interaction I've had outside of work has been with people on this video game recently.
Yeah.
Me like, and that's why like I was saying like this guy like we're both like I think he was doing something too off the line, but like yeah, like I was having a hard time like really like focusing on this conversation. I'm like, I'm just gonna put the game on pause because like I can't give voice commands to two different people. Like it's one thing gaming and talking, but to try to talk to two different people while gaming,
Yeah.
turning on and off the mic, and I'm like, this is insane.
It was just kind of weird because it's like our parents' generation. It's like, oh, well, you don't socialize when you play video games. You socialize when you play cards. It's like, yes, so vastly different. Cards and video games.
Different game, yeah, different great, yeah, same thing, a different game.
Or, which I found ironic, it's like, it's totally okay to, you should socialize while you're drinking alcohol, not when you're playing video games. Like, yes. Alcohol, the healthiest, social activity, you know? Like, I don't know.
One thing that's proven good for you in every way.
Yeah, exactly.
And it has no
It's just funny because, like, you know, growing up and, like, you know, I used to be pretty aggressively straight edge. I mean, I don't think I gave people a ton of shit, but I used to be pretty, like, you know, like, oh, well, smoking is bad and weed is bad, and, like, as I've gotten older, I'm like, alcohol is so much worse than weed. You know what I mean? Like, you, at this point in your life, you see people totally wreck their lives with alcohol. And health.
I just went to a medical, and the doctor, he's a DO instead of an MD. They're like more health, like, you know, actual health focused, not just medicine focused.
Yeah.
And his like the one huge piece of advice, he was like, yeah, weed's fine, just no alcohol, this sort of thing. He's like, yeah, like alcohol's, you know, that's the one thing that you want to cut out. Like that's the easiest thing to cut out. That's just not good for you.
Yeah, I remember, you know, people were always like, my thing is like, okay, you do it, okay, do it, but like, don't make up this shit about how good it is for you, you know? Like, it's the same thing when people are like, oh yeah, like, well, actually, you know, like, they're like, well, it's really good to eat meat, but then they eat, like, you know, really shitty, like, you know, fast food or something like that all the time. It's like, okay, but that's, like, not even good on the plane of meat, you know? Like, and it's like, I remember people be like, well, you know, actually, the antioxidants in red wine, it's like, oh yeah, you're always drinking just one glass of red wine? That's what people are drinking? They're having one glass of red wine and they're cutting themselves off for the day?
Actually, so the thing too is that our family especially is, you know, example of that not happening. But in general, like I met this girl who, like, yeah, I know, right? She like for real though. She grew up in Rome.
Yeah.
You know, and spent a lot of her life there, and very traditional, obviously. And I am like, so, and she's like telling all these great things about it, and I'm like, so I gotta ask, like, is the red wine thing like actually a big thing? And she's like, oh my god, yes, like, oh my, yeah,
Like they drink red
100%.
wine with everything?
Yeah, at least, but she's like, we would have a glass or two with dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're always having a glass or two, but she's like, and that's it. Like, so she's looking at everyone like binge drinking around her. If anyone was drinking in North Avenue Beach, like, yeah, you're having a drink or two like per hour, like for as many hours as you want. Like,
Yeah.
like you're gonna might have anywhere between 4 to 10 drinks, depending how much and how long you're drinking for. Like, she's like, yeah, like 1 to 2, and then you stop.
Right.
And so it's like, and I'm like, all right, like, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a big
Open up
binge drinking problem in the United States. It's like we don't drink as much, but it's the binge drinking.
Yeah. Because yeah, like, and that's why, like, it's kind of, it's nice to just keep drinking, like, kind of like, you know, like not feeling too drunk or not too drunk, like it kind of just like holds that. Because when you do, like, when you start drinking, it puts you through this like mental loop, and then when you stop drinking, it also puts you like through another mental loop. So by continuously, like, you're just kind of pushing off those two ends. Like, yeah, like I'm just gonna like hold the peak.
Yeah, it's all Greek to me, man. I don't know. You want to maintain the buzz, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they kind of allude to it in The Great Gatsby, actually.
Yeah.
They talk about the parties, they're all great, and then at the end of the party, remember, like, there's language about, like, everyone's all groggy, or, like, kind of crashing cars on the way out, or like, kind of, like, getting, like, aggravated easily.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's funny. Your references are often...
They're off the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw, there's a clip in, like, King of the Hill where, like, it starts, like, there's, like, just little flecks of, like, snow in the air, and, like, everybody in Texas, they all start panicking, and they all run to their cars immediately, and they start, like, backing out of their parking spots and, like, crashing into each other as soon as there's even one little flake of snow. And I gotta tell you, that is accurate, because I was in, shoot, where's Fort Sam Houston? San Antonio, and it did snow. They canceled everything. Everything closed down. There was nothing, like, it was just like, you know when it's like snowing, but you just see like the little, like, frost in the air? Like the glisten of, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just like little frosty sand in the air. It's not even snow. That's what it was. The roads were bone dry, and they closed everything, and everybody was like, fuck this, I'm not going anywhere. Like, every place was empty. And I just thought it was funny. I have no
Where
idea.
at? I lost track of halfway through.
What, my story?
Yeah, sorry. What was it? The dry snowflake was at the where at?
This is Sam Houston. The point was that they can't handle their snow in Texas.
Oh my god, no.
What am I doing?
Anywhere south of, like, you're honestly DC.
This is so strange. I have no idea what I'm doing. So anyway, yes, video games are healthier than drinking.
Oh, and I was going to mention something on that one as well. So our parents are pressuring us, but like also it's this balance where like they want to help us live a better life than they live. They were trying to like teach us lessons they learned. Like no, like trust me on this one. Like
Yeah.
I thought the same thing when I was your age. Did the same thing. But it's like sometimes it's right, and it's like well sometimes things are different. Like
Yeah.
or like it's like like well I do want to take that risk, or I do like I understand like it might fail. Like that's what I'm trying to do is that. Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah. So that's just kind of like that thing. It's like they're trying to like just warn you.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to like it's tough, especially in the moment. But I'm trying to like see more like what was that person's like intention. What was their message too? But like, it's like like you're trying to help. As long as it's like well thank you, I appreciate like I'll look out for that. I'm gonna keep doing that. But yeah, like it changed like this digital sphere. Like people weren't going to the Rexplex and playing cards and shooting basketball. Like we did move to video games,
Right.
as a social connectivity tool and fun activity.
Right.
That we can all do this in our own homes with each other.
Yeah.
We're also with each other too.
I do think
partly because I'm addicted.
Partly because I'm addicted, but yeah. I do think
I'm sorry, real quick, guys. I'm probably because I'm addicted to it. Like sometimes I'll put like Arc Raiders on like when I'm with people. I'm like, like I'm gonna play a game or two. Like I'll show you this game I've been playing, and like usually kind of fun to watch. I also get to play a game or two, so win-win.
I think maybe part of the problem was it was like kind of how I learned to socialize. Maybe it also could be like some type of weird like autism thing or something where it's like, oh yeah, I can communicate when I'm like playing a video game or talk when playing a video game or like just talking in general. I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. Who knows?
Well, exactly. Like some people like are better expressive through certain things. Whether sometimes it's easily identifiable when it's like art and music or like speech or therapy or something, or was it theatrics or theater. But like sometimes it's like through other things like woodworking or playing video games or like hiking or playing cards or something. Like maybe there's something that, like really triggers that thing for you, and it's like that balance between finding the thing that you like and enjoying life so that you're most the best success, and like getting trapped into like the heroin trap of like you just found something where you can just constantly release dopamine or whatever, some sort of chemical that you like, and it's like, is that the same as just constantly getting high on a regular, like instead of taking a drug I'm just forcing my body to produce this drug like on max at all times because I found something that does that? It's like, well, it's natural now it's just mental sort of thing. Like, is that better if I can just do it myself? Find something you like. Okay, so like just find something that's gonna release a bunch of those 3 main love chemicals or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the reason why I refuse. Like I intentionally avoid games that do not end and are just like dopamine cycles. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's the World of Warcraft, and you're gonna play it forever. You're chasing the big number. It's like, I want my games to end because otherwise I don't want to just keep going. I want to feel like I can do it and put it away.
That actually makes a lot more sense now because like that World of Warcraft joke in South Park goes even deeper now. When they, do all that to defeat the guy, and they like get to max level everything, and they like defeat this dude as being a menace. And all of a sudden they're like, they spent like months and months and months. They're all like fat and full of acne, and like just in this basement together, like sitting at these gaming tables. and you know, they're like, "Oh my God, we beat this guy. We saved the world of Warcraft." And it's like
now
we're
playing the game.
Yeah, like now we start playing the game. And I'm like, "Oh my God, now I get that." Like, yeah, like you get to level 60 or whatever it is, and as I get to level 60, like, okay, and now I can like go do whatever I want. Like I've maxed out my character. Now I'm gonna start doing other things, or just like, you know, playing the game as like a top tier, like. And so in Arc Raiders, there's something called Expedition where you reset everything. You level all the blueprints you got, and also all of like the things you use to build things, and all of your stuff basically I think is all gone. Like completely, so it's like literally you start the game over from like square one. The only thing you keep are skins, which aren't worth you know, are just cosmetic. You have to pay for those.
I remember that in like, not that I played it, but like Modern Warfare 2, right? It was like, oh, you leveled up whatever, now you can level up, now you start the prestige over and start leveling up all over again or something.
Yeah. And usually like certain things reset, but for all three of those things to fully reset, like you're literally starting the game over from nothing. Like you just became a millionaire. And now you're restarting. I'm like, Jesus. You basically, the only thing you get is like 5 extra skill points and then a little bit of extra space in your stash that are permanent. And it's like, then those will stack over time. So it's like, yeah, like if you do this 2, 3, 4 times, like, yeah, like you could literally get like a bit, that at that point you'd have a bit of an edge, but like that's a lot. That's like a year of like intense gaming just to have 15 extra XP or like 20 extra XP to put on the tokens.
Is Arc Raiders one of is that a free one?
No, this one is $40 and you have to have Xbox Live.
Gotta have Xbox Live, Luna.
Yeah, so the company that makes it's called Embark, and Embark also makes the Finals, which is popular in all systems. And that one, I didn't know this, so I kind of dropped off gaming for a while, and then like a year and a half ago, I like got back into gaming, and what is it? My Xbox Live was paid for like 5 or 6 years. Like the maximum they let me do, I like bought that like a while ago, and like it just wasn't working for a long time. And all of a sudden I got back in, I was playing the Finals, and I was playing nothing but the Finals. Whenever I was playing, I was doing that. And then all of a sudden, I like switched over to Arc Raiders or Modern Warfare, whatever the other game was. I like logged into another game, and it's like it kept on trying to get me to buy Game Pass. I'm like, no, I don't want a Game Pass. Like I just need Xbox Live. I would like in the like months or year or two leading into that, like I would tell people parties I have Xbox Live. He's like, oh, you mean Game Pass? Like, no, I have Live. And he's like, no, it's like Game Pass now. I'm like, yeah, you have Game Pass. I have Live. I'm just telling you what I have. Like, yeah, they had like an extra 3 or 4 years of Live that they contractually had to let me keep writing out.
Yeah.
I had no idea this all changed, and now it's like this whole Game Pass thing, and like I try to renew Live, and it's like twice as much now, and it's just called the basic version of Game Pass. I'm like, it's just Xbox Live. Like,
yeah, they gotta.
How much is it? Play my video game on is your thing. Like,
yeah, they gotta. It like for me, it's like I would play so infrequently. Like it's a really good service, but I would play so infrequently, and I'm just like. Dude, they should introduce like a usage-based tier, you know, where you're like paying by the hour. Like, oh yeah, just log in, and if you play more than, you know, whatever number of hours, 4 hours a month, a week, like, I'm like, dude, I mean, it's a good service, but like $20-30 a month for something I use like 4 times a month. Like if I was gonna marathon, if I was gonna spend a whole month playing video games, I was gonna marathon through every single player game or whatever I could get my hands on, I would pay for it.
So what I do with this often, let's do it right now as we're talking, but Okay. I don't want to wake up my screen. It's all dim right now. But on the Xbox and things, and all the, all these other subscriptions. A lot of times I'll turn off the subscription by month, and I'll be like, "Do not renew." And then every time it runs out, and I use it, then I'll renew it. So it kind of splits that gap, where it still gives you days off, especially for things you don't use much.
Yeah.
But you have to pay the whole first month, but then anytime after that month, any day counts as free money.
See, I thought I had found a way to kind of do it, which was buy the 1 month passes, like off of a discount site where they sell them for cheaper. But I did that, and I was like, oh, I'll just use them when I feel like playing stuff. I'll activate one for a month and play games. But then the codes started, like, expiring. I don't know if they were giving me shitty codes or whatever. I had to contact the place. They're like, oh, yeah, you're supposed to use those as soon as you get them. I'm like, well, what's the point of fucking buying them if I'm just...
Yeah, like, I own them.
Yeah, like, yeah. So they, like, had to return me all the money, and I just turned it into, like, Nintendo credits or something.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like when I buy something, I expect I own it, and like everything nowadays isn't.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Like, no, they were like, you were buying access to this thing at this time. I'm like, I was buying the thing.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
I was buying that Sonic title. It is funny that, like, the concept of owning something you can't touch. Yeah, sure, you can play video games, but, like, that game you downloaded, like, yeah, it's theoretically on that hard drive over there, but, like, it's not like you have, like, a controller or a glass or a chair. Like, there is no thing you own besides, like, some ones and zeros on some digital device that your brain can't truly understand. It just understands what it is.
I mean, it was that philosophy. That's what tanked the Xbox, right? Because they went with the Xbox One. They made like 3 stupid ass decisions. They were trying to include the frickin' camera with every Xbox One, the Kinect.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Kinect days. That was definitely a serious, yeah.
Yeah, and they were charging $100 extra for it because it had the Kinect. And the other stupid thing they were doing is they were saying they were gonna, like, do all digital, or like that even if you bought like a hard copy of the game, it was gonna have like a digital, like, fingerprint or something. And they're like, oh well, if you want to let your friend borrow your game, you just, like, register them on the, like, whatever, and then they'll transfer. And it's like, why? Like, in my opinion, it's like, it's kind of like, I mean, yeah, this is how the corporations kind of scam us, because it always starts out great. It was just, like we were just talking about with Netflix, where it was like, oh, it was great. There was only one streaming service. It had everything on it. It cost $10 a month, and you could share the username, and then over time they were like, okay, well, now there's commercials, now you can't share it, now there's like 20 different streaming services split across all this other stuff, and they've got all these security settings and, like, yada yada yada, and they've been finding ways to make it worse. The funny thing with Microsoft, when they did that, it was like, yeah, like, you can switch over to all digital, but you need to make it, at least you need to make it better first. You can't, like, be like, hey, here it is, it's worse now. Like, at least with Netflix, they were like, it's better to start. Now we're gonna make it worse over time. So you have to pay more. But at least it started better.
Value, yeah, they always start well, and then over time they kind of fade out, and then, like, lose that luster and the innovation, and then someone else comes along and takes over.
Yeah.
But, like, Netflix is just such a name brand. Like, you kind of, like, have to have Netflix, almost like, it's like if you, like, don't have water in your house, or, like, but you don't have water that's, like, streamed to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like people, like, you don't have, like, Netflix streamed to your house. Like, you don't have that. Like who doesn't have Netflix?
I don't. I use Hulu and Disney. I just also just like don't watch stuff very much.
Well, that's a good thing. And yeah, like it's kind of a pain in the ass, like especially if you actually watch Hulu or something like that, like more than once a week. But like, it's kind of, you know, like for something I don't use every day, like I'll not turn on that monthly subscription, and then next time I use it, I'll just buy it. And like the subscription goes active right away. Like it only takes like 30 seconds. Like you're like, yeah, I'll buy another month, and then just my credit card information saved, confirm, and start going.
Me and Kanan have been playing like Mario Kart 64 on the Switch online. It's been fun.
No way. I didn't get a Switch. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. There's like a family plan on there for the N64 games. I don't know how many people it can support, but we're able to play.
You know, Tom has one. Yeah. I have to think about that more. It's a very sweet device.
What, the Switch?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's... I mean, you know, I've always preferred Nintendo the most.
It's very cool.
I think they've got the... I like their design philosophy for games. I like playing games that end. I like playing... Oh, here we go. What is this?
That's real, though. Set storyline.
What Nintendo games or franchises have you liked or played in them? Really?
Crash Bandicoot. No, sorry, no, was it Conker's Bad Fur Day on 64?
Ah, yeah.
Nintendo N64, like that was I played the most. Some of the old Mario ones and things are classic. Like that was like, you know, that Bond and like that's why the first-person shooters were so awesome to me, because like, you know, N64, like I really love those games, and like Star Fox.
Oh yeah, Star Fox, that was good. Conker's Bad Fur Day and GoldenEye were rare games, owned by Microsoft now.
Classic.
Yeah, they're the ones, they make Sea of Thieves now. That's like what they make.
Oh, sorry. Thought I hit a button.
We actually played GoldenEye last night against each other. It was still fun.
What did you say about?
I said we played GoldenEye last night, me and Kanan.
Oh! You were on the Switch?
Yeah, it's on the Switch, man.
No fucking way.
Yeah, it's on there. We played it online, I'm telling you. We played Verse. You should get a Switch with the online pass or whatever, so play. It's their online membership is super cheap. It's like $20 a year for like the low level, and then I think it's like $50 for the high level or something. That includes N64 games. Huh?
Wait. So it's $50 a year if I want to play the Bond game?
Yeah, I think so. It's something like that. There's like a low level one that lets you play games online, and then so there's like the classic Nintendo console thing where it's like, you know, you can play like NES or Super NES, but I think the N64 one costs a little more, like 50 or $60 a year. It's still nothing compared to like the other membership programs. Yeah. GoldenEye might be on Game Pass though too, because it's a Rare game and they're owned by, I think Nintendo and Rare struck a deal to like split the rights or something. That's why it's on there. Huh?
I have a cheap Game Pass, so.
Yeah.
I got some like, not many. Probably just games are trying to promote.
Oh, hello. Mm-hmm. Ciao.
What's that?
My friend Wendy,
Your friend,
I used to live with Chicago.
friend you used to live with? What about her?
She works at this cancer research place. It's called Tempest.
Tempest.
Yeah, I think without the T on the end, Tempest. Tempest AI.
Hmm.
Right.
Cool.
A nice little stock return too.
Oh, you're invested there?
Yeah, it's sold already, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. And yeah, they have like this pretty cool developments coming out in cancer research.
Be nice to get rid of that cancer thing.
Did you see something about Russia putting out a vaccine or something for cancer or something?
Oh, that'd be wild. Hopefully they share.
Yeah, or like, you know, well, that's their own medical systems. Like, it has to go through the U.S. system, like, which is notoriously hard. It takes a lot of time and money. People invest in it. Then it has to be approved for, you know, their purposes.
I got no fucking clue what I'm doing.
It's okay, no one does.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, just fucking winging it. I'm still excited to grow my garden this year, but I haven't done any work yet. I did a lot of work last year. I moved thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of dirt.
You moved dirt? For your garden?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I put down like 6,000 plus upwards of 10,000 pounds of dirt. Probably especially moving some dirt I use for the hot tub, but like, yeah, like just moving straight dirt and rocks and stuff. Like, with including the gravel, I moved like 10,000 pounds of material easily in like just a couple months.
Jesus.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot. Like, you know, when you're doing a shovelful at a time, like especially when you're doing it efficiently, like, you know, it's not actually that bad, but like, it's just crazy when you think about it. Like, when you actually do add that all up, though, you're like, damn, that is still a lot, though. Like, that's like actually a lot.
It's a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt, gravel, sand. Oh yeah, between all those, I definitely did 10,000 easily. Did I tell you that I made like the whole back of my yard a garden?
if you told me the whole back of the yard.
Yeah, like the whole back part of the garage, like basically where the garage is, like the whole back part. Right now it's a big pile of dirt, so it's about a good garden.
Right now, just the dirt part.
Just the dirt part. Just the dirt so far. Just the dirt. I found a new seed laying technique.
Seed laying technique.
Seed laying technique.
What is it?
I'll send a picture. I'll send a picture of my cameras as well as the seed thing. You can kind of see my garden in this picture. I can't click on it because that's gonna fuck it up. I also put my cameras, I've watched how the sun changed from summer to winter and back to summer now. And I actually moved the security cameras so that they're solar powered, so they have, I think, much better angles and like big viewpoints of my property lines. But also they get like sun the whole year, so they're more likely to stay charged every day.
Nice.
In the middle picture I just texted you, that's where it ends, and that's like, so my boat's like on my concrete pad, and there's still like 15 feet of dirt behind that. I mean, probably 15 yards almost. I don't know, like 10 yards of dirt behind that. So it's like a 15 by 15 yard square of dirt that I put all like fresh, like gardening dirt down to like then plant like directly in. It's like a semi-raised area / like just like fresh dirt for nutrients and stuff and drainage.
What are you wanting to grow?
I'm gonna grow a ton of tomatoes.
Oh.
As well as basil. So I'm gonna try to make like a lot of pasta dishes and like this tomato dish I make like with mac and cheese, and as well as like a breakfast sauce sort of thing. Like you just cook down tomatoes and add some spices and basil, and like you add that to anything. It's delicious. It's just flavor and nutrients and liquid and water. And then also make pizza sauces. I got the wood fire pizza grill oven, so like fresh sauce with fresh basil and fresh made dough.
A lot of fresh.
Shredded yeah, like you do taste the difference. Like it's kind of crazy. There's actually businesses that do that. They'll go around with like an industrial sized pizza oven like on a trailer and like go cook like custom pizzas for everyone. Like they have all the doughs ready to go, and they just like add a splash of sauce and toppings you want and some cheese, and they toss it in there, and it's cooked within like mine cooks in like 1 to 2 minutes maximum. It's really, I think it's like 1 minute to a minute and a half, and like maximum it's cooked. So it's pretty crazy. So yeah, like that, canning it, trying to I want to try to have some like last for the winter and things. I mean, this might be a pipe dream, like a little kid at the lemonade stand, but like theoretically, if I have like literally fucking buckets full, it's like I was thinking about even just putting a stand out in front of my house and being like, oh, here's this, like feel free to take this and leave a donation. Like, like I have a bunch of tomatoes, like feel free to have some and leave me some money and I'll keep growing them. It seems like a good service to you, because honestly they're like literally, I'm like, fresh tomatoes, like well-grown, big, juicy tomatoes are delicious. Like if you have them the day they're picked or like within a day or two, it's like they explode in your mouth. I had a couple people at volleyball, and most people like had them in there, they appreciate me bringing them, but some people are like, oh, I don't eat tomatoes. I'm like, I know, I didn't either. Like, you gotta try these though. He's like, I don't eat them. I'm like, I know, I didn't either. Like, but you trust me. Like, just try them. Like, these are not regular tomatoes.
Do you want it to explode in your mouth or not?
Yeah, and then like, one of the guys, like, I didn't like push too hard, but like, I think I said like that one sort of thing, and then he was like, a little bit later, like 5 or 10 minutes later, he's like, okay, I'll try one. I'm like, then I gave him some, and then he tried it. He's like, wow. He's like, those do not taste like store-bought tomatoes. And I'm like, no, there's like a difference. Like, it is different.
It's
I
like
actually had
blueberries.
I had an advanced nutritionalist tell me that I don't know if it's just things that the fruits or vegetables or green things or whatever it is, but like some sort of like the produce, it seemed like the first 2 weeks are the best time to eat it, and after that, like there's certain natural compounds inside that like break down or something like that.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. But if you freeze it though, if you eat it that time, you're great. Which is why things off the vine within the first week of it being picked off the vine is ideal. We're keeping things on the vine to try to trick it into lasting longer. Until you pick it, But like, if you freeze it too, it also saves that like literal whatever chemical compound that doesn't change or whatever.
Oh, freezing it
so, like,
keeps it? Okay.
Yeah, like, if you do like blueberries, if you like picked them, like did whatever to clean them or whatever, and like dried them, and then like put them right in the freezer like that same day or that same week, you're preserving whatever compound that is. And then that's why like actually things you buy at a store, it's good to eat produce, but like, and it is still good for you, but you are losing some benefits by buying fruit and vegetables like at Jewel-Osco compared to at a farmer's market or frozen, that you get like the same way frozen. But yeah, that's why like people are like, yeah, it's great, you want to buy fruits and veggies, like now go get them locally, like fresh picked, and you'll do even better for yourself. And then if you take it a step further, get 10,000 pounds of dirt and gravel and make a garden that can hopefully feed you and some family for, a good amount of the year. And like, we're just gonna go tomato and egg crazy. Just make me a little time with that.
Sounds like we're talking about like Depression era. Yeah. Gotta grow your own tomatoes and your own eggs and your own... You gotta survive.
You gotta survive. I'm like, it does make it easier. It does make it more depression-proof and things like that. But I'm like, it is healthy for you. A fresh egg and a fresh tomato from a clean source is like, if you can get like nutrients from those things, like you will like be like feeding your body like very clean energy.
Right. It's one of the things that. One of the good things that RFK is doing is like trying to get away from some of the shitty things in the food and preservatives and colors
and I like I don't know, I feel like it's finally making sense to me.
Yeah.
And that the argument, especially saying it openly too, like, yeah, like these are all bad things. Like we've all been talking about it for years, like, oh, Europe's years ahead of us, like in their diets, like how do they do it? Like they're literally writing laws, like they follow what they're doing and take it further.
They're not years ahead of us. We made it up. We made up the shit. We made up the not fresh food. It's other places in the world have always been eating fresh food, and then we came up with it. We're like, well, what if we put it all in cans and boxes and take it out of a factory and process it and turn it into this and turn it into that? Like, it's like they didn't invent fresh food. We invented non-fresh food. And then,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Boys just said they're ready for a pickup from the Allstate.
Sorry, what was the last thing you said again, really quick?
I was just saying, like, other places in the world have always appreciated fresh food. I was saying, like, we invented non-fresh food. Like,
yes, okay, that was it. So I was just at Jongbu Market, which is this awesome Asian market. I think it's like Korean specifically, but it's very cool, and there's so many like cool, unique things. And there's a lot of like dried noodles and things, but like the majority of their store is fresh produce and fresh meats, mainly almost purely fish.
Hmm.
They literally had squid on ice with no cover or anything, like as like some of their like out display units, like didn't have plastic over them, like just squid on ice.
Squid on ice, my favorite.
Yeah, when you walk in the store, this is like a faint smell of fish.
Mm.
It's good though. It's a good place. It's actually really nice. It's very like very traditional. Like most people in there don't speak English for the most part. You know?
That's how, well, and that's how it is at the fresh food places, because like I just said, it's the other places in the world where they like it very fresh. I didn't realize how much of a difference it made to have seafood fresh. I went to like a fancy seafood place in Indianapolis where they flew the fish in like same day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god.
This fish was murdered less than 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
That's not, no, like, that is the best. I'm actually going to Cancun again in like a week here, and I'm pretty fucking pumped because I really want like fresh fish. I went to Mexico with Haley years ago, and what is it called? We were at like a buffet at this like dolphin hunting place, which is now illegal.
It's a dolphin eating place?
You get to play with dolphins. You get to pet them.
Oh, you get to pet with dolphins. You say it's illegal to pet dolphins now?
It's unethical theoretically, and I think Mexico. But like, I'm going to I'm going to like this area right now, and like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I see a dolphin place. I think now you're just not up in the water. Which I think is kind of bogus. Where they're like, oh, that's not the natural whatever and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, we fucking captured them. Yeah, we got some in a zoo. It's what it is. Like, yeah, most dolphins are free. Those ones are not. We get to touch them. Like, like I'm sorry. That's America. That's Mexico.
What's that?
Oh, just make sure you hear me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh my god, Jake, I saw the funniest thing today.
What?
Recently.
Am I what?
You've heard of a place called Israel?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
You ever heard of the Taliban?
Yeah.
One thing I'm like, this is crazy. I like fact checked it. That the Taliban has never actually attacked Israel on their own soil. They've never directly attacked Israel once.
Yeah.
They've attacked every other country. Openly denounced Israel. Never actually attacked it.
Huh.
And I'm like,
I mean, it's kind of like a... I don't think Afghanistan has got the, the international hard power capability to make an international strike. They're not exactly a world player in that regard, I don't think.
I saw another funny joke where like the leader of Bangladesh was denouncing, what's going on, I forgot if it's Trump or whoever else has announced this sort of thing, and like, oh, the world power Bangladesh, is coming to speak, everyone listen.
Ouch.
Superpower Bangladesh has made a statement. Let's all focus.
Their #1 export is population density. They're like the most they're the most densely populated country that's like a real country and not one of those like city countries, you know?
Yeah.
Like Hong Kong and Monaco or whatever. Not gonna comment on some of those current events.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we streaming right now?
Yeah, we are.
I'll hold my next comment then. Okay, I'll say trust all your. It's a play on a joke, if you don't mind. But I was like, I kind of added the second part myself, so I'm like, that'd actually be funny. Like, just by definition. But they were like, so is the Jewish people have been kicked out of over 100 countries over time, I've been told.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
116 or something.
Uh-huh.
And I was laughing about the idea that they're now going to get kicked out of their own country.
I mean, that's how it started. In the Bible. What was it?
Are we going to get locusts? You're saying?
Oh yeah, I guess like there's Egypt, yeah, but I mean like there was, you know, the Kingdom of Israel, and I don't remember, I don't know the full history of it, but some like Roman or Babylonian, somebody kicked him out and then somebody let him back in.
Story as old as time.
Yeah, it's been happening for a long time. Been happening for a long time. Ugh. I have retrieved the special compass.
Oh, yellow. Ciao. Oh, yes. Oh. I did it. Wow.
Alright, I probably will save it after this. Save it and call it a day. Oh, you know, the other thing Nintendo Switch has is they actually released, where is it, official, like, N64 controllers for the Switch, so you can play it on the original controller. Which I did last night.
Oh no! I have my original 164 and controllers and shit.
Huh?
I still have my original gear.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Hell yeah, dog. Technically, it's my buddy's, but he had better gear than us. I was kind of broken, got lost over time. I'm gonna call time real quick.
You might what?